I am 58 years old this year. I know you may be thinking you don't look 58, or you may be thinking you look like a dried up raisin, and look every bit of it. The point is, I've lived a lot of life, probably like you. If you're in midlife or beyond your 40s, 50s, 60s, whatever, man, you've encountered a lot of things. Some good, some joy, some happiness, some bad, some pain, some challenges. Every single one of us. Some of you have made a lot of money, lost a lot of money, made no money. Some of you have had great relationships. Some of you have struggled throughout. Some of you have had health issues, parenting issues, child issues. Some of you have just lived a full life and then maybe figured out, hey, there's a fork in the road and I want to do something different now. That's not unusual. It's not. You know, growing up in West Texas, where I did, I'm originally from far West Texas. I always thought and grew up that this idea that when I got older, there's a moment when you're a teenager and you think your parents are idiots. But then you think, oh, well, these adults, they have all the answers. When I grow up, I'm going to know everything. And, when you're in your 20s, you're young, dumb, cocky, and bulletproof, and you may think you have a lot of the answers, but it's not until later, until you get closer to this age, when maybe you've gone through a divorce, maybe you've raised some kids, you've lost some friends, you've had a health scare, lost a parent or had to care for a parent. It could be anything. You realize, wow, I'm competent and have my act together in these areas, but there's some things that I just never thought about, I couldn't plan for, or things that I thought, oh, well I know that's going to come, but I know how I'll deal with that, until it happens. And then you are just in the weeds or in the middle of the desert, not knowing what to do. If you have teenagers, if you have kids in their 20s, you've heard this term adulting. And when I first heard this several years ago, it was used in the satirical way of, oh, adulting, I have to get up and, go to my job. I have to show up on time. I have to balance my checkbook. Dating myself, right? Nobody has checkbooks anymore. I have to do laundry. I have to pay bills. Adulting is so hard. That was the original use of adulting. Okay, this transition between adolescence to adulthood. That's elementary school. That really is. What they don't tell you are the things that, when you're 21, 27 years old, nobody says, well, I wonder what it's going to be like to be 51. I wonder what it's going to be like to be in my second marriage. I wonder what it's going to be like to lose a parent. I wonder what it's going to be like to be in my mid 40s and be let go and realize I can't get another job in my industry, or maybe I chose that industry because it really wasn't what I wanted, but it was something my parents or my ex-wife or someone else expected of me. And what do I do now? What do I want so I can make the most out of the rest of my life? And it's not all bad, but I want you to think about this. How you got to right here is the culmination of all of our previous choices. It is. And, some of them great, some of them not. Would you do things differently? Yeah, sometimes. But the point is, you're here right now at this particular moment. The average 50-year-old has 26 years left. That scares the living shit out of me. Okay. I'm 58 and I'm in, okay. I'm in good health. Okay. Could I lose some lbs? You damn right I could. But, that's scary when you think, when you're younger, we think, oh, we got all the time in the world. When you're raising babies, when you're making the career, when you're doing all these things, and you wake up and either it's a change that was forced upon you, okay? Again, divorce, life change, whatever. Or you're at a fork in the road because you choose it. You wake up one day and you go, there's more to life. Or I only have 26 years left. Hopefully, God willing, I have more. You have more too. And what am I going to do with it? What am I going to do with it? Too often, and I saw my mother do it. You may have seen your parents or friends do it. You may have thought this, and I have, for a while and at times. I wanted to curl up in a ball and just go, boy, you screwed the pooch. And how, we look at things with regret, or we look at things on, gosh, I wasted that. Yeah, you did. But what are you going to do now? What are we going to do now? That's advanced adulting. Advanced adulting is the PhD level stuff, the master's and PhD level stuff that we all encounter as advanced adults, 40s, 50s, and beyond, because you know what? It's the stuff that nobody and nothing can prepare you for, that we all encounter as we age. And that's in relationships, that's in money, that's in your career, that's in lifestyle, that's in all of these things that is coming up every single day. See, the point is this is important. You may be grown, but you're never finished growing. That's it. You may be grown, but you're never finished growing. We never stop growing. And when you do, it's time. It's time to check out at that point. Those are the ones. And I hope to God it's not you. And we're going to make sure that it's not you. That if you just kind of give up and just wait, oh, well, yeah, I did it. Boy, I can't change. I can't do anything. I'm not a motivational speaker. I'm not that guy. I've spoken. And we'll tell you about that. Okay? Yes. I've written 5 books. I've had bestsellers published in languages all over the world. I've spoken to tens of thousands of people. I have, hundreds of thousands of people that follow on social media. I've done all the stuff. And you know what? And I'm still finding new things to learn and new things that I don't know every single day.